You see me. Peekaboo. Okay, one left. Where'd he go? There we go. Enemy's down.
It's good to be free of the city.
Piece of cake. And we got a metal flower over here that we can collect.
These are something special.
Do that. Take these. There we go. Chat with you.
You are a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits find new bodies, but we only last as long as memory. That's why I must leave this story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Karja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that was cut away. You
Okay.
have my thanks, Hunter.
One more to go. And it's right down here. Also, I'm pretty sure there's a rappel point around here somewhere to make getting down easier. Maybe? Is it over here, perhaps? No. No rappel point? Really? That's rather strange. There's usually one when you're way up high like this. We'll do one more check to make sure. Do I plan on building the PC myself? No. No, I won't. I'm not going to be like buying a pre-built, but I'm also not going to be building it myself. I'll basically be choosing the specs and stuff that I want, and then having either a company or an entrepreneur of some sort build it for me. There we go. Are the devs really gonna make me climb all the way back down? It kind of looks like it. There may be a rappel point that I just didn't see, but not a big deal, though. It's a little ways, but it's not that bad. And if the other one wasn't, like, right here, then we wouldn't really need to. But the other thing that we gotta go find is, like, literally right here, so. There we go. Big thing, though, we got the metal flower that was up there. That's the important part. Also, there's a campfire, like, over this way that I would like to unlock while we're here. Turkey? Did I need a turkey for something? I forget. Well, either way. Guess we'll find out. Nah, just give me meat anyway. There we go. Campfire discovered. All right. This way. Am I going to go Intel or AMD? I don't know yet. First, I need to come up with the money to buy a new computer. And I have other priorities before that happens, like paying my bills. I'll decide when the time comes for me to get a new computer. There's no sense in me putting together a build for a computer right now if not getting another computer in 6 months, until, you know, 6 months from now. Or a year from now. Hey, Cass Barbs, how's it going? Oh, just gotta kill the snap moss? Oh, that's easy enough. Okay. Fire arrow. What we probably want to do is something like that. Expose those. There we go. Run. Casparb, thank you so much for the subscription, my friend. 2 months. Stream's going well. Thanks for asking. Alright, now he's mad. That's fine. Where you at, Ugly? Nice try. Okay, 1 snap maw down. 1 to go. Grab a Tear Blaster arrow.
Got it.
There we go. Do one of those. See what I really like to do. Is shoot that blaze canister on your back. You are very weak to fire. Holy cow. That was a bad shot. There's the blaze canister. Ah, missed. Missed that one too. And now you're on fire. I still don't think, yeah, still haven't hit the blaze canister. Mistimed that. That's fine. There we go. That one hit it. He about to explode. Boom. Get exploded, son. Woo. All right. Good to go. Did not know I got gifted a sub last night? You did indeed. Do you think streaming is a possible career after your month evaluation? We'll see. We're not quite at the end of the month yet. We still got about 10 days. I don't have to be evaluated deep. Like, I'm evaluating myself. I'm basically evaluating, like, the income and seeing if, like,
I'll tuck that away.
I can pay my bills sustainably with a month, you know, looking at basically how much am I making over the course of the month And is that enough to pay all of my bills, or do I need to find, you know, other things? So December was supposed to be the month that we looked at it and were like, is this sustainable? But then I got sick for like 2 weeks in December, and I ended up not streaming for like 2 weeks because I don't know if I had the flu, but I had something that sure felt a lot like the flu. And I was pretty miserable. And you can't do a month-long evaluation in 2 weeks. So I was like, okay, January is now the month that we're going to be testing this out. And right now we're 2/3 of the way through, and like, it's hard to say. It really just kind of depends. Like, I mean, if I look at my channel analytics, what are we at right now? We're a little bit under. I mean, it's so hard to tell with Twitch, because there are times when, you know, you stream and you get, you know, tons of support. You have a great day. You know, you get $300 or $200 or something like that, which is like wonderful. That's awesome. But then there are days like Saturday, for example. Saturday, I streamed for like 12 hours and I made $2.50 the whole day. I had one, I think one resubscription, and that was the entirety of all the financial benefit I got out of Saturday. And like, I want to be clear, it's not about the money for me. Like, I'm not super focused on money, but like, I gotta pay my bills, you know? I'm not looking to drive around in a Lamborghini or become fabulously wealthy or live in a Beverly Hills mansion or anything like that, but I need to make enough that I can feed my family. You know, I am an adult with responsibilities. What do bits do? Bits are basically 1 bit is 1 penny. So if someone gives 100 bits, that's $1. 1,000 bits would be $10. Is today a good day? It's a good day for a viewer. Today is a good day so far. I mean, we're only 2 hours in. So like, we'll see how it is when I'm done streaming in 10 hours. You know, really, I usually stream for about 12 hours a day. So like, we'll see how it balances out. But it's so hard to tell with Twitch, like, you know, because it's not like a traditional job where you have your weekly schedule and you know, hey, I'm gonna work, you know, 40 hours this week and I'll make X amount per hour, so I'm gonna make this much. It's just totally like,
but there's only my reflection.
This person, you know, it's the first time. It fluctuates a lot. There's a lot of variance when it comes to income on Twitch. So like, that's why I'm like, I need to look at an entire month of streaming to kind of make a decision. That's why I can't just like look at, you know, a day or a week and be like, hey, this is gonna work, you know. You have to look at a larger sample size than that to make any sort of conclusions. You can count on me for 1,500 bits a week and a couple of gift subs. Thank you, Scout. I do appreciate it. And Scout coming with some bits. Thanks, Scout. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so we've done all the little questy bits for this, so now we just got to go back and talk with a priest dude and turn in the quest, and then I think we only have one more to go. Do I have a Patreon? I do indeed. I believe if we go like so, there you go. Stream for 2 hours. It's 10 p.m. from right now, and I got tests in school tomorrow, so I can't stay long. Hey, that's totally okay, UC. That's totally fine. There's actually a greater than 0 chance that if you go to bed right now, I will still be streaming when you wake up in the morning. Get some sleep. Sleep is important. Also, thanks for the bits, 9 Volt. Hopefully we can make the streaming a full-time thing. Love the streams. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. So we gotta go this way. Is that right? No. This is the dude that's like, you gotta go up the stairs. That's right. Right here. Would your plan of combining your streams with follow-up YouTube vids make a more steady income, you think? Once I can actually do that, yeah, for sure. And I mean, the thing is, like, I'm not when I don't upload YouTube videos, it's not like I'm making zero income from YouTube. I still have all the thousands of videos that I've uploaded in the past, and when those videos get views, and I still get ad revenue from them. Those videos don't magically disappear as a source of income. But in order for me to pay all my bills and my expenses and stuff,
So
like,
you've come back to the
I need to
temple.
make a certain amount
I was invited
outside
back.
of that as well.
The priest wanted
But
to
yeah,
hear
once
what I
I'm
had
able to
say about
actually do what I want to do with
reconciliation
YouTube
the other
and
tribes.
Twitch, like that will
They're
help for
listening.
sure.
At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Or at least hopefully.
Because of what we did?
What you
Who
did,
knows with YouTube?
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast
Yeah,
your
fingers
way.
crossed here as well.
Thank you, Naman.
I mean, what I
I'm
will say
going-
is
I could probably use all
2019
the
was
light
like
I
a
can get.
really bad year for me. From not just like a content creation standpoint, but from like a financial standpoint, and the two are linked, right? Like, I struggle. 2019 was a bad year for me because I was super burned out on the game that I was known for, which made it really hard to keep creating content for that game because I have, you know, Minecraft is a creative game. It really is. It's a game where you need creativity and you need to have ideas to make good content. And I think for any gaming content, you have to be having fun to make good content as well. And in 2019, I just wasn't. I didn't have any ideas. I'm burned out. I wasn't having fun with it. It was a chore, and I think it showed in my content, not just in my upload schedule, but in the actual videos that I did manage to get out as well. So because I wasn't making as much content, and because my content frankly wasn't as good, you know, my channel suffered quite a lot.
A moment
Also,
of your
9volt,
time,
thanks for the
Outlander?
bits, and Scout, thanks for the bits as well. So because 2019 was a bad year, like, we're not in a great place right now, like financially. We're not like, wifey and I aren't going homeless. You know, we're not going to end up homeless anytime soon. But like, you know, we were in a much better place before. We had, you know, emergency fund and all the things you're supposed to do as a responsible adult when it comes to money. You know, have an emergency fund and all this other kind of stuff. Yeah, it did show, and I know. You know, there's nothing wrong with saying it. Let's be honest with ourselves. My content in 2019 was not great. It really wasn't, and it was because I was burned out on the one game that I felt like I could play and pay my bills with. You know, it felt like the only thing that I could play was Minecraft because that was the only thing that people were interested in. And because I didn't really want to keep playing that game and I was trying to force myself to do it in spite of everything, it showed. And I know that it did, you know? That's just the reality of the situation. That's what it was.
Underway on the rigid defense.
And I finally hit a point in like
Word was
December
sent
where I'm
to
like,
every corner
something
of
has to
Sunstone.
change. This
Our
is,
allies
I
offered
can't
their
keep doing
steel.
this. Something's got to
Some
go.
came from
Something's got to
Bandit,
give.
others
Either I need to
shards.
greatly overhaul
many
the
came
channel
from
and the
you.
type of content that I make and my method of content creation,
Don't be so humble.
or I just need to move on to a new career. You know, something has to change. I can't keep forcing myself to play Minecraft forever. Like, I just can't do it. So, hey, that's just as good, Cobalt. Thank you. All right, let's talk with
The
this
ridge will
dude.
be the front line. That's where the
Excuse
city
me.
guard are holding.
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The
Love the Nether Hub ideas, but imagine on a much larger scale. Yeah, that was one of those ones that didn't quite turn out the way that
You're welcome to
I
tour the
envisioned.
defenses.
You know, I don't know. Sometimes that happens. You come up with an idea, it looks
And the
great in your
spire.
head, and then you
Aaron and
try
the
to put it
Vanguard
into
are there?
practice, and it just doesn't
Indeed.
quite work out.
Clashing breastplates together.
I'm not a
and
fan of
testing out
uploading
their battle
VODs,
cries, I suppose.
just straight
A number of
VODs
the
to
Nora
YouTube.
have also arrived at the spire.
All the
They have
overlays and the
resisted the offer of
donations
the
and the
royal warriors.
chat with
Perhaps you could
the
parlay.
commentary where I'm talking with chat and stuff like that. Like, I just don't think it makes good YouTube content. And on top of that, I'd have to download the streams and edit them all and re-upload them, which is just extra time. Like, when I'm streaming 12 hours a day, which is what I'm doing right now, like, there's just not time for it, you know?
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Like, I've thought about it.
Exactly.
But
it's not a feeling I
I stopped playing
cherish,
RimWorld.
but our spotter
For now I
leading
did,
sign
because we're playing
reports
Horizon
still
Zero Dawn
movement
instead.
to the west. So,
I mean, we
if
played
there's more
RimWorld for
you
2
need to
weeks
do
straight.
elsewhere,
Maybe
seize
3
this
weeks
time
straight.
to do it.
You know?
Otherwise,
variety
I've made
streamer,
the apartment of Olin
You don't want to get
Delverson
stuck with any one game for too long. I'm sure we'll
can
play
sleep
RimWorld
there.
again. In fact, we'll probably end up playing RimWorld again sooner rather than later. But, you know, if I'm gonna commit to being a variety streamer, then I need to commit to being a variety streamer. I can't be like, I can't turn RimWorld into my new Minecraft, where I play nothing but RimWorld for a year and I build up this giant audience of people who are only interested in RimWorld. Because then what happens when I get burned out on RimWorld? Then I'm back to square one, you know? I will join my wife in Monster Hunter World as soon as she finishes the main story. I'm not going to play through the main story in Monster. So you may not know this about Monster Hunter World. The way that Monster Hunter World has multiplayer set up for the story is like one of the worst ways they could possibly have implemented. It's absolutely infuriating. In order to play through the main story together, like you and your wife, for example, you have to go into the mission. You both have to go far enough into the mission to complete the cutscene that's part of the story mission. Then you have to back out and like end the quest and restart it together. Like, it's the stupidest implementation I could possibly think of. It's just so dumb. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. You know, finish the main story and I'll hunt with you all day long. But I'm not doing this, like, I'm waiting for you to spend 15 minutes in the, you know, trying to get the cutscene to trigger and then backing out and then reloading back in. Like, that's just, no. I'm just not doing it. You know? And yeah, I've already beaten Monster Hunter World. I've played through everything. I've hunted everything. I've played through and beaten the Iceborne expansion. Like, I've got 500 hours in Monster Hunter World. Let's keep ages and stuff out of chat, folks. That's not really relevant to anything. Okay, so we're not going to do the final battle stuff right now, because that will beat the game. Like, that is it. We have one thing we need to do first. We got to go to Sunstone Rock, which is right down here, I believe. Let's go to this campfire. What game is next on the plan? Don't know yet. I know we've still got at least a couple days of Horizon Zero Dawn to go. Probably, I'm gonna guess probably 2 to 3 more days of Horizon Zero Dawn, including today. I forget exactly how long the Frozen Wilds expansion DLC stuff is, but we've got at least probably 2 to 3 more days of Horizon Zero Dawn left. And then we'll move. Maybe I'll go back to RimWorld. Maybe we'll do like one run in RimWorld while I decide what my next game is going to be. I don't know yet. We shall see. Well, yeah, this is fine. We can leave these other ones up on this other quest for the moment. It's okay. And there's a vantage point probably on this. Yeah, it looks like I see bits to climb over here. Do I plan to do the fight at the end of tonight's stream or in the next days? I don't know yet. I was kind of leaning towards doing all of the Frozen Wilds DLC stuff before we do the final battle, because the final battle is like when credits roll, right? Like that's when the game is officially complete. So I was thinking we'd do the Iceborne stuff and then do the final battle. Supposed to go take these dudes out. Yeah. Hey, ugly. Oh, there's one. Alright, so what we want, actually, is freeze arrows. Let's make some. So we can do that. Excuse me? That didn't cause you to be frozen? There we go. Now he's gonna explode into a ball of giant freezing death. Which means we can hit him with this and do a ton of damage. And again. And that one's down. So there goes one. Take the loots. And then we just gotta do one more. What's the main story of this game? Give me a summary of it so far. That's a loaded question. There's a whole lot of story. Give me 1 second to finish this fight, and I will try to give you the super brief version. There we go. That one got him. There we go. Got him. Beautiful. Okay, success. We've taken out the bad dudes. So basically, you are Aloy. You're living in a post-apocalyptic world. Humanity was destroyed over 1,000 years ago by killer robots that ran amok. And when they realized the world couldn't be saved, they created Project Zero Dawn, which was essentially a complicated technological AI program thing to remake the world. Oh, that's a rabbit. Right. I can't even see it anymore. It's fine. And we've learned that there were some problems with it, and Aloy is basically the chosen one. She's a clone of the person who was in charge of that program, and therefore she has the genetic markers to access all the facilities and basically save the world. That's kind of the super abbreviated version, but like there's so much more to it than that. Like honestly, for a game like this, at the point where we're at, where we're actually about to like beat the game, we're basically at like the end of the game story-wise for the most part. I'd say like Google Horizon Zero Dawn and look at the Wikipedia page for a little bit and just read up on the story, because it's almost too much to be able to explain in like a reasonable length of time. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do the Frozen Wilds DLC stuff before we complete the final battle. Which is what we're on right now. You can see the looming shadow. That's the final battle. Let's go talk with this person. I have about a quarter of the viewers. Yeah, that's not too surprising. I mean, it's an older game, so it doesn't get streamed very much. Hasn't gotten any major updates or anything like that recently. I mean, there's been a couple times when I've been streaming it, and I've had, 95% of the Horizon Zero. But like, I really don't care about that kind of stuff too much anyway. I'm far more interested in just hanging out and having a good time and making sure everyone's having fun, you know?
We searched him. How?
You don't want to know how.
Warden Geneva. This is the one who defeated the behemoths.
Outlander. I'm impressed. I don't impress easily.
Tell me, how do you fare with hunting?
Yeah, fantastic
living
story.
prey?
Totally agree.
Haven't had any complaints. Why?
3 dangerous prisoners have escaped. I need my men here, getting the others back in line. None of this would have happened if we dealt with criminals the old way. But I've clashed that gong before, and here I am.
When did I start
And here
YouTube?
you
September 2014? I believe. 2015? September 2014. So I've been a full-time, well, not a full-time, but I've been a content creator for like 5.5 years. Well, closer to 5 years. A little over 5 years. Let's put it that way.
What's the old way?
To be buried up to the neck and left for the sun's judgment.
Seems to me like the judgment's already been made.
Not one of them committed another crime.
Just searched up. There's a second game of this? No, there isn't. There's
What
not
are
a.
these
There's not a.
dangerous
I mean, there's a
3
Horizon
from
Zero
the
Dawn 2 in
isolation
development,
cages. Don't feel
and there's
sorry
the
for
Frozen
them.
Wilds
They've lived
expansion
well off
for
the Sun King's
Horizon
conscience.
Zero Dawn, but there's not a second
First
Horizon
is
Zero Dawn
Rosgrund.
now.
Oseram trapmaker, hates the Karja, crazy as a loon in heat. Caught in one too many blasts. Or one too few. Then there's Ulia, a Tanakh warrior, if that means anything to you.
Not really. Another tribe?
Reavers, from the south. Bloodthirsty. Some say they're cannibals, but she slurped gruel well enough. And the last is Gavan, a traitor who smuggled weapons to the exiles.
Compared to the other two, this one doesn't seem so bad.
He helped drag out a civil war, all for the shards it got him. A machine has more warmth.
So the Karja keep their criminals in this place?
Since the liberation, we've had them all, from thieves to the Mad King Jiran's former kestrels. The Sun King believes in the power of change, and sure enough, some did change. Shed their skin, like lizards. I thought all criminals were the same once. That's why the Sun King gave me command of Sunstone Rock. As an education.
Sounds like an honor. I mean, I haven't seen any other women in Karja armor.
No. I'm not one of your sisters. No woman can wear Karja armor. When I was young, I chose to become a soldier. One good enough to join Avad's honor guard. There was talk about what I was. So I'd say, test me, and I'll break your arm. After enough arms had been broken, there was less talk.
I'm curious, but I'd rather we didn't have to start fighting.
Agreed.
So you want these prisoners brought back?
No. I want them put in the earth. I doubt they'll give you any choice. They had their chance with the Sun King's generosity. So now they face mine. A bounty on all their heads. Ulia of the Tanakh, Rosgrund of the Oseram, and the traitor Gavan.
If I did this for you, I'd need a lead on them.
Well, when Ulia first swept through the Sundom, it was with the jungle bandits. I say she'll go back.
Oh, I remember this
Rosgrund we
quest.
pulled out of a crack in Dusk Mesa, where he'd been tinkering with his bombs.
I remember this
And
one now.
Gavan will be trying to pay his way across the lake. I'd burn my palm on it. Look in Bright Market.
All right.
Osram girl.
So we got to go take out those folks. So there's a bandit camp here. There's one all the way up here. And then there's one like right about here. And it looks like there's not really a whole lot we can do to shorten our travel time. Let's talk with this merchant real quick. We probably have some stuff to sell. Hey, Rock Boy, how's it going? Let's get rid of this. Oh, not that. This. Honestly, we can get rid of all the hearts and lenses and all that kind of stuff. Sell that. Sell that. Sell. That's probably good. That'll open up some space. Get us some more money. Good to go. Oh, actually mods. We should sell weapons mods as well. Sell modifications. We have a 27% spear damage. That's way better than this one. Do we have any junk mods? Not many. Are we at maximum capacity for mods? Yes. Okay. Good to know. There we go. I spoke to you. I speak to everyone in chat. That's the whole point of streaming. That's why we stream, is to hang out and talk and have a good time. Rock Boy, thank you so much for... Oh, 9volt. Thank you for gifting out a subscription. Appreciate it. Think you may have to buy your way across the lake? Nah. We'll just swim after him with the speed of Michael Phelps. All right, let's go and find... What's this? Curious proposal. I don't know. We're gonna kind of go off this way, though, because there's a campfire over here. I'm apparently stuck on a minor ditch or something. I don't know what I was stuck on there, but either way.
Let's do this.
Let's not. All I want to do is trigger the campfire. Campfire discovered. Okay. Yep, Mrs. Wells is also streaming.
Here we go again.
Yep, she's streaming Monster Hunter at the moment. She's also trying to make streaming something. Some sort of income source for us. And also something fun for her to do. Yeah, I really don't care too much about, like, the viewer numbers, you know? It is something that I keep an eye on, but it's not something that I particularly care about that much. Like, it's kind of whatever.
Spotted some trouble.
No, she doesn't have a traditional job outside of streaming and stuff. She gets very, very bad migraines, and I mean, the thing is, she gets them long enough and bad enough that it makes it very difficult for her to have, like, a traditional job. At least in the US, where they're like, you can be sick 4 times a month. 4 times. You can be sick 4 times. And then you lose your job. Where's this raccoon? Die. Ah. Hoping for a skin there. And a skin there as well. Turkey? Dead turkey? Yeah, she's had them for pretty much her whole life, and she's seen like every neurologist and doctor and you name it, and they just doesn't seem. I mean, she's found ways to minimize them and make them not as bad as they have been in the past, but like she still gets them a couple times a month, and when she gets one, she usually goes down for a couple days at a time. So like it makes it very difficult for her to hold down like a traditional job. Okay. So it's gonna be like that, huh?
Ho there! I thought they'd send soldiers. The mighty Karja Empire must be more strapped than I thought. How sad. No matter. Bounty hunters die like the rest. Welcome to my ravine of death.
Are you serious?
Sadist, murderer, trapmaker. All these things. That's why they put me in that stinking hole. I'm curious. I don't suppose those behemoths that called to the prison killed Geneva.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah. That's why I have my toys. To distract me from the pain.
This guy's a little bit crazy.
Not yet, little
If you hadn't already guessed. But the shield armor kind of trivializes this. Not gonna.
Still alive?
Yes.
Oh, you're a trickster.
Now it's the other way. Into the ravine.
Oops, wrong direction. How does he know they attacked there? Because he said he sent the behemoths himself.
But you're not on fire yet. Persistent, aren't you?
I guess we... Dude, tell him. Go away. I am indeed persistent. You are correct, dude.
Easy does it. Mind your fingers.
Guess you're supposed to climb up over here. This is definitely supposed to be a climbable thing. There we go. Are there any other weapons beside the bow? Yes and no. Like, there are other weapons besides this bow, but they're all kind of like bow and sling type weapons. At least for now. Once we get into the Frozen Wilds DLC, we'll have some more kind of fancy stuff.
You got me. No more traps. Tell Geneva I'll be a good boy from now on.
You expect me to believe that? What's in your hand?
Oh, this? Well, just a little... Oops.
I guess he died doing what he loved.
Dude committed Sudoku. You're not supposed to commit honorable Sudoku with bombs. That's not how the rite goes. Oh yeah, you get a spear as well. He committed what? He committed the act of honorable Sudoku. That's not how you commit Sudoku. Not with bombs, but with numbers and grid puzzles. And math. There we go. Down we go. Okay. I mean, we got a corrupted zone here that needs to be cleared. We kind of might as well do it. Like, since we're literally right here. What are we dealing with? Corrupted Glint Hawk, that's annoying. Corrupted Scrappers are not so annoying. Excuse me? How do you see me? I was hidden. Well, now there's no sense in being sneaky. Ow. Hi. Please leave me alone. Dude, this corruption is driving me crazy right now. Full potion. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Now I think all we have left is the glint hawks. Maybe. Excuse me? I'm pretty sure those did not all miss. That's a load of nonsense. It's going well, Nervo King. Thanks for asking. Ah, that one definitely missed, but that's fine. Scout, thank you for gifting out subs again. I appreciate it. Where is Glint Hawk? Really? That was 28 damage? Also, I dodged that? These things are so annoying. They're not even that hard. They're just really annoying. See what I mean? If they didn't fly non-stop, it wouldn't be so bad. But still. There we go. Dead. Corrupted glint hawks. Ah. Even worse than regular glint hawks, but it's okay. Anyway, is there a condition or something that gives you better memory but gives you headaches? I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
I'll find
Maybe?
a use for you.
I have no idea. All right, have a good one, Mr. Mao. Thanks for hanging out. There we go. Might as well replenish our medicine stuff. And then, let's see, next one would probably be, honestly, this one down here, because this one we can fast travel to. We kind of want to go that way. Have a good one, Rock Boy. Hey, Kira. How's it going? Lots of grazers. And now we're running through Stalker territory. Lovely. What's the worst that could happen? How close are we? Fairly close. All right, follow the road. We're good.
I thought they'd go on forever.
All right, I think we're good. What is that? Oh, this is the bandit camp. Okay, gotcha. Well, we will rest. Left after you killed the Thunderjaw at the Nora Mountain yesterday? What have I missed? Oh, boy. Let's see. Were you here for Gaia, Kira? I can't remember exactly where Gaia was in the story. No. Okay, well, basically, we found out that the world was destroyed by machines. And once humanity realized that the machines could not be stopped, please leave me alone. Or don't. Okay, fine. I guess we'll fight a Belloback. Actually, you know what we could do? Bandit camp's over here. Maybe we can lure this Belloback to come over here. And have it go against the machines for us? Or it'll just leave me alone. Ah, pity. Okay, so we found out the world was destroyed by machines. When humanity found out that the machines could not be stopped, they created Project Zero Dawn, which was basically a project to create an AI with all the necessary technology and whatnot to go along with it so it could rebuild the world after the machine threat had been neutralized. And we found out that something went horribly wrong, and Aloy is basically the key to fixing the problem and saving the world. You know what we should be doing?
Great. Full of bandits and this Tanox warrior, too.
I don't see that many heavies. At the moment, anyway. Doesn't mean they don't exist. Oh, a couple over there. So I think here we actually want to go outfits. Silent Hunter. Got 13 stealth. And that's as good as we're gonna get for now. Okay. Have a good one, Mara. Sleep well. Alright, what are we dealing with over here? So, lots of bad dudes over there. I'm not seeing a lot of heavies, though. So, like, I think we're okay. Because these dudes drop real easy. What I do want to know is where the alarm is. And I don't see it like, anywhere. Which is a little concerning. But not the end of the world. Is this your favorite PS4 game? I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's a very good game. Don't be... Yeah, no. Get in the thing. We gotta pop this up. Hello, Cinnamon. Okay, 2 more down. Dude, there are guys everywhere. There's the trap. Or the alarm, or whatever. He's dead.
Those strung up machine parts. An alarm signal.
Don't worry, we'll get the alarm signal in just a bit. Give it a sec. Alright, what are we dealing with over here? Oh. Another heavy right there. Dude right there who is not dead. Are we good? I think we're good. Kind of close.
Oh, don't waste my blood.
Graphics are beautiful. Yeah, I've basically beaten a good portion of it. I mean, essentially we have like one mission left to actually beat the game. But then there's a whole bunch of like side quests and stuff that we haven't done yet. Plus we have all the DLC. There's a whole expansion that we still have to do as well. So I wouldn't say that we've like beaten it for good. Like we're not done with Horizon Zero Dawn, but we have gotten through the vast majority of the main story.
Quickly, before I cool.
Excuse me? Oh, there you are.
I'll get this.
Man down at the signal.
Alarm's destroyed. And now they've seen me, so... Outfits. Shield Weaver.
Right here, you sawdust.
Okay, you're dead. You're not? I don't know how those all missed, but they did, apparently. Ow, that hurt real bad. Hey, sweetie. Hello, Remy. Hello. You just coming in here for pets? Okay, sorry. Dog showed up. Everyone knows it is a rule that if your dog comes to you while you are sitting in your office, like, you are required to give them pets. I'm pretty sure this is a rule.
We don't rally.
Thanks for the bit, Scout. Oh, hi. Alright, you're dead. What are we still dealing with? Enemy right there. Oh, I missed. That's a really hard shot to make. Oh, ow. Hi.
They've taken those travelers captive.
Is that so? Is that so? Dog intervention. I know, pretty much. Pretty much. You silly you. I know. Okay. Sorry, sweetie. I have streaming I need to do. Remy cam. Don't really have a good way to set that up, unfortunately. The odds of keeping her in one spot long enough to actually put up a proper Remy cam are minimal. Not like a lizard or a goat. Or not a goat. What am I talking about? Not like a lizard or a hamster where it's like a little confined area. This dog moves around wherever it wants to go. Wherever she wants to go. That's where she goes. Such a cute attention growl. Oh yeah. That is definitely her attention growl. Alright. Couple more enemies to get rid of. Not many. Peekaboo.
My blood is yours.
Scruffy goat herder.
I gotta pick it up and move.
Thank you, Scout. Appreciate the bits. There we go. I can't help but notice that you did not die. There we go.
Quickly, before I cool.
There aren't that many dudes left.
You can see them. They can't see you.
Peekaboo. Alright. So, can't be too many enemies left. Oh, hello. Random thing. I'm not sure where this person is, though. Oh, we're supposed to talk with you.
No way we could have talked about this, huh?
Yeah, Remy's a girl.
All the Kaja did was talk. Talk and bleed. Talk and shackle me. You fought like a Tanakh. I'd have taken you for my child.
You can't just take a child.
The strong take from the weak. And in the
Don't tell
taking,
Daku that I passed them on the board.
the stories pricked into my
It's
skin.
a secret.
Look. Children, riches, lives, and land. All of these have been mine. Drink of my blood, and I'll live on.
She crazy. And now she did.
I've got enough stories to carry.
All right. And there's the whole bandit camp taken care of as well. Fantastic. And get some XP. We got a dude here we can talk to unload a lot of the stuff that we picked up over the course of this fight. Good enough. And then we're good. What do channel points do? Ta-da! Look at that. We even have a command for it. It was a question we were getting often, so I was like, you know what? Let's just make that a command. Everything you need to know about channel points.